still talking about the ocean floor. I'm going to go through a couple of things. This is not actually a demonstration. This is what you're getting, and this is way cool. So you are going to get a seafloor simulation piece. This fits perfectly into a 10-gallon aquarium. It is labeled. You cannot let it sit in that aquarium for a long time because this will wear off, of course. It does come with tubing, and it does have holes in the bottom of it, so you could put the tubing in and set it all up into an aquarium. Honestly, I have found that's a lot of work for not that big of an aha. So you choose how you want to do that one. However, this is kind of cool, and I leave this sitting out, and the kids can look at it. It is labeled, and they can see what are we talking about when we're talking about that mid-ocean ridge? What do you mean that the plates are pulling apart? So that's something you really want to say is our magma is coming up in that mid-ocean ridge. What's happening on the ocean floor is the ocean floor is spreading. Those plates are pulling apart. And since they're pulling apart, that magma is seeping up. In the Atlantic Ocean, it is pulling apart a little bit quicker than it is on the Pacific. Pacific, on your mid-ocean ridge, it's barely a bump some places. Atlantic, you've got like a mountain range. Something kind of cool to show the kids and tell them, you know, we're getting farther and farther from Europe every year. Our oceans is spreading. A really cool question to ask the kids after you've had this conversation with them is to ask them, so if the ocean floor is spreading and getting bigger, why is our Earth not getting bigger? Makes the kids have to ponder for quite a bit. It's a really fun discussion to have with them. And to answer that question, just in case, that's where our trenches are. Our trenches are going to be a much smaller or thinner ocean, a thinner crust, and our continents are a much thicker crust. So what's happening is our thicker crust is coming over, and to get technical, it's subducting underneath, and that is now, these rocks are becoming our magma. And so it's that process. It's all changing out there. But it's a great discussion to have with the kids of why is our world not getting big, our Earth not getting bigger. So you're going to get this simulation. It does show you how to set it up, and like I said, it's pretty cool when you put it in the water, but honestly, it's a lot of work, and it's way easier to leave this sitting out and letting them see, especially if you're pushed for time. Some other things you're getting. You're going to get a Delta reader. This is great to work with your small groups. Questions are in it. It comes with questions, and it goes through everything that we are studying. This is a great resource to have. Another thing that you're getting is you are going to get a DVD of Drain the Ocean. Now, if you have not seen this, the announcer, the speaker, has he's got that James Earl Jones voice. He's awesome with it. It used to be on YouTube. They have taken away. So I will show this in like 15-minute increments, and it's a great introduction if you have the time. It really is amazing, and it's obviously computer generated. As they're draining the ocean away, I honestly had a kid go, how did they do that? It's amazing. So, one more thing you're getting to go with the ocean floor is this beautiful book of Solving the Puzzle Under the Sea. And it talks about Marie Tharp, and she was the first one to map the ocean floor. So it goes through and tells her story about how she's mapped the ocean floor. Talking about sonar. Sonar is a good way to introduce sonar on that also. So those are some other ways to discuss about the ocean floor.